Alright, so I just received delivery of this product, which is basically a USB mic because I'm trying to upgrade my hardware as I'm working on a project which requires better audio, and this seemed to be the best way and the most economical way to upgrade the audio quality if I record my screen using the Loom software. Alright, so let's open this up and check it out. So this costed me about $30, and this was actually the cheapest microphone with the best reviews that I had seen so far. And I didn't really want to spend a lot because I did not know whether even I'll keep this or not, or whether it'll actually help me up the quality of the audio. So I'm just gonna test this for the very first time. I just opened this up in front of you, and it just arrived like a few minutes back. The pricing here is in INR because I am based in India right now, but the funny thing is everything comes out of China. Alright, so let's open this up, and unfortunately I don't have a cutter. I'm going to be using my key. That's how you kind of do in this country. Okay, let's open this up. Alright, that is done. I better don't lose that. Got all of my stuff in the locker. Alright, so this is from a company called FiFine Technology. This is something that you can also start selling as a private label seller by tying up with a good factory who manufactures audio devices. And as you kind of build a profitable private label business, you can kind of slowly move towards product development and design or optimize your own kind of product and innovate on certain aspects of the product along with the factory, because a factory always has a team, and then basically go ahead and launch that in the market. That is basically how you grow as a private label seller. You need to start with something that's already there in the market, maybe just improve it a little bit in the manner that you can kind of afford to improve it in, and then move towards research and development and innovate on certain features of the product so that you can kind of stand out completely in the market and make your own spot in there. Alright, sorry if you're here to just look at the review. I'm just gonna do an audio test immediately right now so that you don't really waste a lot of time watching this video. But anyways, like, if you are watching this because you are a subscriber on my channel, you must already know that I am into private label, and I'm just looking at this product because of two reasons. One, I need to test the audio quality. For that, I will just probably put a timestamp here so that if you just want to hear the audio quality, you can jump to that timestamp and listen to the audio quality. But otherwise, you can kind of stick along and look at the way I observe products and apply the product discovery method. One of the product discoveries method that I talk about in the private label school is called soul search, and the process that I am going to be going ahead and doing right now is actually a similar kind of product discovery method. This would actually come under the soul search technique. So the first thing, the packaging is pretty simple. They don't really care. They are really selling across the planet, and their packaging is so simple. This is much simpler than a few of my products on Amazon, because I have very premium packaging on basically all the products that I have listed on Amazon. So this by far is relatively extremely simple. Oh wow. Even the logo actually is not in the center. If you see here, the logo is not even in the center. It's not symmetrical, but who cares, right? Look at that. Those are the certifications. That's how you discover certifications for these products. So if you are someone who is potentially going to sell something like this, which is a condenser mic, you might need FCC, you might need CE certificate, which is usually for the Europe region, and you will definitely need ROHS, which is for anything that has radio frequency related mechanics in the product. And of course, made in China tag as usual. This is the UPC barcode as you see here, and then on the back side there is origin details, model, MRP, commodity, manufactured by the name of the factory, which is Shenzhen, 𝐿𝐽𝐬𝐬𝐿, which I will go ahead and check. So I will actually go ahead and look up this factory and check if they are the brand owners of this or they just manufacture it for FiFine. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I see here. Then let's first look at the manual. Again, just remind you, if you're here for the audio test, you can just jump to this timestamp once again and skip ahead. But if you're somebody who's pursuing a private label business, stick along till the end of the video. So yeah, what have they listed? On the front side, I see the brand name, the product photo, and the keyword which says user's guide, along with the model number of the product. Then there is a small index here at the very beginning when I open it, which shows you the warranty, introduction, what's in the box, contact us options. So they have their social links here as well, which is interesting. And then they have a link to the operation video, which would be a video guide sort of thing, I believe, which is interesting. That is a very interesting point that you can kind of include to inform the users about how do you set up that device in case your device is a bit complicated and requires them to set it up in the beginning. So that is an interesting way to kind of pixel your audience and get them to visit your website, or a link at least, without like pushing them very much. And because this is something that they would intend to see, right? They would intend to see a product demo video, which would actually accelerate their setup process and save them time. So if it's going to save them time, they would be more interested to actually visit that link. Just ensure that that link is absolutely simple to read and understand. So for example, the link over here is like a bit.ly link. It's not even the website link. It's a bit.ly link / so bit.ly/FiFine microphone hyphen the model number, which is simple to type in and read. Then they have the warranty information. Then I see an introduction here. So yeah, usual stuff. Then there is specification guide, which is basically specifying all the technical specifications of this product. All right, then because this is a mic which works with Mac and Windows, both platforms, they have a very clear section where they tell the user about the Mac and the Windows setup along with pictures. So ensure that you use pictures so that it's easy for somebody to kind of follow through, and in case they don't want to read through it, they can actually just look at the pictures, because most of the people who are going to be ordering this would be some sort of technical professionals, and they could actually just look through the pictures and figure their way out instead of reading through every bit, somewhat like I would do right now. So yeah, that's it. So that's the guide all about. I hope I've listed all the sections. I will put it on the screen right here, whatever sections were covered here. And if you want to see a picture of this, just join, DM me or create a post in the group. Ask me in the group. I will post a picture of this manual so that you kind of get an idea about how does it all look. All right, so what's in the box? So an interesting thing that you must always include, which I always do include in my products, is that to write what's in the box in the manual, and I also write what's in the box outside the box itself, so that the customers have a very clear expectation set before they even open the product. Okay, so there is the mic here. Okay, so this is a mic. It is quite heavy. Wow. And that for $30 is actually super cheap. So imagine what kind of margins they have. $30 is not a lot of money. Maybe 35 in India, but this is for $30 in the USA market. So a US normal basic stuff. Then additional feature that they are providing to their customers is a tripod stand, which is going to go here, and that is it. That is all that they have. All the drivers and everything are already pre-installed in the mic. So basically it's a plug and play product, which is what it should be like. You should try and sell very simple stuff. Even though this is simple relatively compared to other mics, this is a complicated product. Like, you may not want to kind of get into something like that from the very beginning, unless you are a sound engineer, unless you are a mechanical engineer, unless you are an electrical engineer and you understand a bit of science behind this. Otherwise, this could be your third or fourth product whenever you are more comfortable in launching products in the private label market and taking more risks. But yeah, that's all that there is in the box. Now let's finally go ahead and do the sound test for you all as well. And I believe whoever was here only for the sound test already has left by now. Okay, let's check this out. I'm going to skip reading the manual and just jumping in as always. because I really don't care what the manual says as long as it works. Okay. So something that you should remember when you use these mics is that professionals advise you to not use the stand, because if you keep it on the desk and then you move the desk or touch the desk with your feet or move your laptop around, it's going to catch a lot of that noise as well. Alright, so that is set, and this is a monodirectional mic, so you have to kind of have this side facing towards you, otherwise it's not going to capture the audio. So basically it's not going to capture the audio behind the mic, and that is a good thing. Now let me just set this up real quick. Alright, looks like it's set. Let's open this up. I'm just sick and tired of managing wires, because when I have to kind of record videos, and especially the lecture videos that I'm trying to record, I have to like open up my entire studio, my shop, and then I see a lot of wires around me, and that really makes me like, that really stresses me out nowadays. I don't know why. Okay, well, it's connected. Okay, so I believe it's completely powered by USB, so I don't really have to worry about that. Alright, I'm gonna use my normal QuickTime sound recorder to test the audio on this. Alright, also record the screen so that I show you what am I doing here. Alright, my screen is recording. So basically I just went ahead and opened QuickTime. So in QuickTime there is this option called audio recording. So this opens up the audio recorder as you see here on the screen. And there are a lot of people walking around me, so you might hear their noise right now. And just in a second I'm going to basically go ahead and switch. Alright, now we are going to switch to the USB microphone and see if it is doing a decent job in recording the audio. Alright, so now we are recording on the FiFine K669B audio recorder, and the mic is about 6 inches away from me, and my mouse is facing towards the mic. I hope that it's doing a decent job. I'm gonna actually put up my headset after this and actually hear this myself and see if it's any better than the normal recorder. Put the headset, I want to actually record another piece of audio using the internal mic. Alright, right now I'm using the internal microphone to record this audio. I'm actually at the same distance from the laptop or the mic as well, and I want to see if this is doing a better job than the FiFine mic that I just ordered. Alright, now let's put on the earphone and actually listen to both of the recordings. So I'm trying to compare the default mic that there is on the Mac versus the FiFine mic that I just ordered. Alright, let's first hear the default internal Mac mic. Alright, right now I'm using the internal microphone to record this audio. I'm actually at the same distance from the laptop or the mic as well, and I want to see if this is doing a better job than the FiFine mic that I just ordered. Alright, so this sounds as it usually sounds whenever I record a tutorial video or I record a Skype call. Now let's go ahead and hear how the FiFine mic sounds. Alright, so now we are recording on the FiFine K669B audio recorder, and the mic is about 6 inches away from me, and my mouse is facing. This is the moment of test. Let's check it out. Alright, I didn't quite get that. Let me actually rewind and see if there was any improvement in the audio. Alright, just to be 100% sure, let me once again go ahead and open up audio recording. Let me bring the mic closer to me. Let me actually switch it to USB, and let's go ahead and record another bit of voice. Alright, so right now I am recording my voice using the FiFine recorder that I just ordered, and because I was super confused about the audio, I'm doing a recording for the third time to be 100% sure if I am hearing better audio. pretty sure I did not record with the FiFine before. And now let's go ahead and check out this third voice recording, which I'm definitely sure about the fact that it is recorded with the FiFine mic that I just ordered. Alright, so right now I am recording my voice using the FiFine recorder that I just ordered, and because I was super confused about the audio, I'm doing a recording for the third time to be 100% sure if I am hearing better audio. Alright, that is definitely higher in sound, and somebody was telling me that this actually adds a lot of gain, so it's doing that. So anyways, like, I'm gonna be using this for the next 5-6 days and figuring out whether this is worth my money and time. And let's see, because I can actually return this up to 14 days from now, so there's no harm in trying it out. Alright then, thank you so much for watching it till this moment. Appreciate it. If you are into private label, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with whoever wants to get a mic in budget.